seeing as I'm sleepy, I'm gonna make this quick. Tell me why there was a Hamilton reference. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Well played, Ava DuVernay. It was so well directed. It was so well directed. The camera angles and the colors. Oh, I don't know if that's a directing thing. Is that a directing thing? I don't know. But the colors are really pretty. And like half of the movie budget went to glitter. Oprah's eyebrows changed like 5 times in the movie. That was cool. Like, as soon as I saw the actor who played Charles Wallace, my first thought was, I can't wait for this kid to creep me out later. And he did, and it was wonderful. And I hope he gets more jobs after this, because he was fun to look at. And he was clearly having a blast. Same for Storm Reed. She was also awesome. The crying scenes were great, and I was sold on her acting. Some parts from the book weren't there. Aunt Beast was left out, and the part towards the end was changed rather a lot, whereas where the confrontation with the It was more a matter of power of love than a matter of out-logicking it, but that's fine, I guess. The Hamilton reference caught me off guard, man. I was still kind of mad that they had left out the line, alike and equal aren't the same thing. Like, I loved that line from the book, I remembered that line from the book, and they left it out, so I was kind of, coming to terms with that not being in the movie, and then they threw out the Hamilton line from, Mindy Kaling is like, tomorrow there'll be more of us. Miranda, American, and I was like, darn it, I forgive you for everything now, and I'm mad! They also left out the part where, the kid who was bouncing the ball, because, in the trailer, they show the scene where the kids are bouncing the ball, but they left out in the movie how, one of the kids bounced it wrong, because I remember in the book, one of the kids was, off rhythm, and then he dropped the ball, and they brought it to the mom, and the mom's like, what? We don't drop balls, we've never dropped balls, ah! And I remember, that's one of the parts of the book that I remember, but they didn't have that in the movie. I feel like the best demographic to watch this movie are people who read the book a few years ago and only vaguely remember it, because if you're hounding it for every single detail from the books, you're probably gonna have some issues. But I loved the movie. It was good. Oprah was certainly majestic. Mindy Kaling's character was nice and detached in the right kind of ways. Reese Witherspoon's character, nothing against Reese Witherspoon's acting of the character, because I feel like she acted it in the most likable way possible, but the way the character was written was kind of annoying, because she spent the entire time just hounding Meg, and I'm just sitting there can you stop? Could you chill? Could you lay off for 2 seconds, please? And also, as a casting issue, it's not fun to watch a white lady hounding a young black girl for 30 minutes. I get kind of defensive, where it's okay, if you talk about that girl one more time, I will go through the screen and smack you across your glittery face. But the visuals were cool. She turned into a leaf thing. That was cool. That was neat. The tessering had some neat visuals. The planet with the pretty flowers I liked. Check it out. I got a shooting star on my shoulder. And yes, I went to the movies like this, because of course I did. All in all, it was a good cast. It was a really attractive cast. Yeah, it was well made. There are things that I wish were there that weren't there, but I still walked away satisfied. I wasn't displeased. When the credits rolled, I was like, that was a pleasant experience. I enjoyed what just happened. What took place was a positive stimulus to me. The soundtrack was a little distracting sometimes, but not it wasn't distracting at points of the movie where I didn't need to be distracted. It wasn't oh, quiet scene and then blah, 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 blah. It wasn't some Interstellar crap. It was, it was just kind of something is going on, and then the music doesn't quite necessarily fit what's happening, but it's not disjointed, it's just kind of noticeable. I notice it, but I'm not off-put by it. But yeah, I liked the songs. I didn't feel that they always fit what was happening, but it wasn't such that I was complaining what, this is absurd, how could you do this to my Wrinkle in Time, is how I imagine some people talk. But yeah, in summation, I give it probably 8 or 9 stars. If the max is 10 stars, I have a star system apparently. Anyway, and I'm probably gonna pre-order it on iTunes, and also I'm mad at it for making me feel things with its Hamilton reference.